Yo! Video games.
You're still sticking with DJ, right, Steve?
Yeah, he's just more fun. But
Yeah,
man, I'm getting bopped on this guy.
DJ?
Yeah. But Max is happy. His boy won EVO.
Yeah, Ken's always been good, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's arguments between who's like super top tier, and you know, I
All those
literally,
arguments fall apart.
I literally was bitching that like Ken should be winning fucking majors.
Yeah.
This character should be, and you know, we at least got a couple different examples of how the character's played because Tokido and Angry Bird were playing him way different.
Consistently, yeah, they're playing him consistently and getting different.
I was sad they kept skipping this at EVO. I wanted to hear the
Well, that was at the finals.
Yeah, the finals they kept skipping for some reason.
Because they were just trolling.
What do you mean?
They
It
were
was a
trolling.
great finals, though.
Oh, they did not. Okay.
They did it on purpose.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
6 was so good.
I feel like Street Fighter 6 finals almost like saved EVO finals. Most of them were not that great, and they were,
Guilty Gear.
the majority of them
Bad.
were mirror matches.
Tekken was a sleeper, bro.
What do you think so?
Tekken fucking finals was Kunimitsu versus Kunimitsu.
Dude,
There's
so here's
so
what's crazy.
was
many
a
mirror
sleeper.
matches.
Here's the wild thing. Until Guilty Gear, which it broke the curse, almost every single finals from the previous day on was fucking mirror matches.
Yeah, mirror
It was
matches.
crazy. It was
Yeah.
like, what is happening? So a lot of EVO was just sort of like, this
Everybody
is.
understands what character works, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is it. The mirrors were Mirror 2023. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's
And then Street Fighter 6 showed up, and it was great.
Yeah,
Yes.
It was
it's
fucking
great.
wonderful.
That
We have
that
nice,
is an interesting
diverse cast of
conversation, though,
characters.
Max. Is
EVO.
how do you feel about how the complaints some have had about MVC3 showing?
That's Marvel 3. That's every Marvel versus Capcom.
Right.
You just got
no,
a taste
no,
of it.
no. I know,
It
but
was a mirror too. It was a mirror.
It was a mirror.
basically the argument that like this proved why MVC should stay dead.
Well, here's the funny thing. All that's literally coming from people that have never watched Marvel vs.
shit.
Capcom 3. Or are watching it for the first time and coming to conclusions, because I had to tell people several times, I'm like, Chad, this isn't even close to being the most powerful team in this game. This isn't even close to being the most snooze-worthy team in this game either. Like
you,
have
you didn't have the what's it called, the
Mora Doom.
the Morgan Doom.
There was no Morgan in
Morgan,
finals.
like the mirror thing, ding ding. Yeah, that.
This was
stuff.
just an inconvenient like top 8 for the purpose of like entertainment. Like this is just the nature of all fucking fighting games, and I feel like people complaining about that.
Control settings.
People complaining about that just aren't willing to accept that. Yeah, it not always is going to be
mapping?
incredibly great.
There you go. Yeah, I missed out on the MVC 3 stuff.
Yeah, Marvel 3 just ended up boiling down to 0 fucking ruling the game, and that's been that way forever. But when 0 gets his ass kicked, it's incredible, and he's fucking knocked out. It's why the day before, people were giving me shit that whenever Phoenix was on screen or whenever Morgan was on screen and they were getting hit or losing, I was like, kill her! Fucking kill her! Like, I was getting into it, right? Like, fucking die! Get her! Like, why is Max so biased? I'm like, because you guys have no fucking idea.
Or Phoenix.
You have no fucking idea. Like, kill her now!
So here's the thing. I saw that thing with Hager, where Phoenix, as soon as she transformed, Hager jumped into the air.
Had an anti,
As soon as she transformed, then he went to what was it, X Factor, and then
Fucking killed her.
grabbed Blink, and then it was able to kill her. So I didn't even know that was a thing. So if she was so dangerous, why didn't everybody just do that shit? You know?
Well, because the
No one
setups
discovered
are
it
really,
later.
There was a lot of anti-Phoenix tech that popped over the past year. When
right.
Marvel
I
was
figured
in
that.
the
Yeah.
EVO. So anyway, long story short, this top 6 was actually pretty incredible. There was no Phoenix and no Morgan teams, which is insane. It was like, what the fuck? What kind of a top 6 is? Granted, it ended up boiling back down to one of the most OP teams in the game, which is ZMC. But still, it's like, yeah, this is just the nature. It's either going to pop off sometimes or it won't. I mean, just by comparatively, people weren't saying like, you know, this is why Tekken 7 should never come back either.
Right.
People weren't saying that shit.
Yeah, no, of course not. Yeah.
Like, but
because it's a newer game.
yeah, it's newer. It's like, no, that literally those opinions are coming from people that don't know any better.
Yeah,
that's it. The people are saying this is why Marvel should be dead. It's coming from people that have no clue and are chiming in with hot takes. Because Marvel is easily one of the most exciting fucking games, because when those characters get killed, it's incredible. People are losing their minds.
And like I said, I missed the Marvel finals. Sleep forever. But I watched some of it on replay, like during the event, whatever. Here's my take. I'm not gonna sit there and say like Marvel should never come back, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna say this proved why I think Marvel needed some sort of breaker mechanic, at least once per round.
I got it. In MVCI.
Right, MVCI, the good Marvel.
I mean
That nobody played.
the better question is like, why the fuck can Zero have full screen space control and then convert it to a kill combo?
Because the thing is, I look at it as I'm like, okay, well, it's not a perfect solution, but it could be like a game-wide solution to a lot of problems. You're like, there's if you wanted to, you should really go in and like look at like what is these individual characters doing that's making it impossible to get around, like you're saying with Zero.
And ultimately, like, what is the biggest issue Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has? And some characters just break rules.
Yeah.
Like there's a hit stun decay mechanic present in the game that prevents infinites. It exists. And for a lot of characters it works pretty well. And for characters like Zero and Virgil and Doom and several others, it just doesn't fucking work for some reason.
Well, they specifically made the game, or they tried to design the game around infinites. Like they really wanted infinites to never be a thing, and still people figured that shit out.
People found a way around it.
But I don't think that was the case in MVCI. I don't think there was a single character that had an infinite in MVCI.
Remember the backturn infinite?
Yeah, backturn. I remember.
There was a backturn infinite in November that people discovered, and there was it wasn't widespread and easy to set up until it got easier to set up and it started to get more widespread. And they patched it. Pretty much, it was in the final patch of MVCI because it would have ruined the game.
Yeah, of course.
It was getting more prominent. It was going to ruin the game, and they fixed it. Along with several other critical patches that happened in the final patch for MVCI. They actually made the game in a pretty fucking good state.
Yeah,
for it to be done forever.
Yeah,
it got patched pretty quick.
I think they at the final patch they knew that they were going to be done anyway.
Pretty much, from what I've been explained to, that patch was it.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, so what do we do? This is it. What do we do?
Yeah.
See, what's that saying from Master Oogway? One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it.
Yeah.
And that was Marvel 3.
Oh, nice.
We're trying to avoid infinites, and what did you get met with?
Infinites.
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, patches aren't cheap. Like they're like $100,000.
People make fun of meme up Web Ball Reality Stone. That shit was in the game for like 5 days, and it was patched out really fast. But I mean, as soon as EVO was over, they had the same usual weekly Marvel 3 tournament, and they had like a $1,500 prize pool or some shit, and a ton of people were watching, like even more than before. So it clearly, just the weekly Marvel tournaments that caused Marvel 3 to show up at EVO this year.
Oh yeah.
It happened every week. There was like 2,000 people watching it.
I'm like, I'm gonna get.
It's the biggest like non-mainstream like fighting game tournament out there. It gets more viewership than most like main games.
Yeah. MVC 3. Huh?
Marvel 3
So weird.
gets more videos than weekly Tekken tournaments. Gets more videos,
Marvel 3 is
viewers.
in that zone now of like it's also nostalgic.
Yes,
for people.
It's like it's in a Smash Melee zone right now.
Because it's 12 years old.
Yes.
Sorry, Steve. Where it's not only do people like it because it's 3v3, has this huge roster, has X-Men, it's nostalgic now.
Yeah.
It's like why there's like so many weird content creators coming out of the woodwork. I love Pikmin. I've always loved Pikmin. Pikmin's the greatest thing. No, you didn't. Only people like Pikmin are people who got Pikmin when they were fucking 10. And you're
you gotta remember that
this weird ass fucking thing.
Don't be a gatekeeper either, you know? Like,
no, I'm just being shit.
Oh, okay, I got this. Okay, you gotta know the fucking guys. I think,
God damn, this game's good looking. Fuck. This TV, though.
Gives it extra graphic.
It certainly does.
It gives it like, 24 extra bits.
It only makes sense to us when bits were a thing.
what'd you think of the Aki trailer?
It's just a teaser.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think the further away from Fang you get, the more interesting she'll be. But I got some hella Fang vibes.
Of course, 100%.
You know, obviously it's gonna have some Fong in there.
Yeah, she's gonna be.
So I think that leads me to be like, I think I'm the least excited for her overall now.
Yes.
Because she was very Fang-like, but she's more creepy. I get it. And Fang was
bro.
weird.
I
and
was not
stupid.
creeped out by her at all. She was just edgy.
Well, she was trying to do like weird jump scare shit.
Yeah.
That's all
like,
it was.
Come on.
I am more. I'll say this. I'm more looking forward to redesigned Ed than I am Aki.
Yeah, but he's gonna be a little shithead as he usually is.
Yeah, he might be, but he's not going to have the same stupid design.
Yeah. No more bison design.
Jesus Christ.
I think I'm just worried about the gameplay of her because she's gonna fight like Fang, and Fang was so annoying to play against in 5. That
We don't necessarily know she's gonna have the same like
moveset.
moveset.
Yeah.
She might she's poison based, but maybe that'll be in a different way.
I certainly hope so. I
The
really
same
do.
as the same way as Marissa is too.
It's an LG OLED chat. LG OLED
It's like
CX.
Marissa is to Abigail.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I never compared her to Abigail, to be honest.
She's Abigail.
She is like the Abigail of this game.
Right.
But like better.
right.
Doesn't look like
But are you talking about moveset or size?
Gameplay. Like
Gameplay.
design.
Okay.
Design. Oh, I'm already
Oh yeah, design, right?
burned out.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
how- what is-
gameplay wise, I don't feel like she's like
They do similar shit. It's like we want to make Abigail, but make her like a cool buff chick. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much what they did with her. There's differences for sure. They're not the exact same character, but she's filling that archetype.
I get you.
It's like how Lily and T-Hawk are filling a similar archetype too.
Yeah, no, Lily and T-Hawk, I can see. I just don't see too much of Abigail in here, only because of the fact that
Big charge punch.
yeah, he didn't have the counter moves that she has. She has counter moves and and again she has armor moves too.
Abigail
Like
had
that
armor
shit.
shit.
pay for that.
I think he had like an armor punch or something like that. Right?
Yeah, they did. But they're bruisers. They're bruiser characters.
Yeah. They're
Buff and do
fucking
damage,
stuff.
and don't focus specifically on command grabs.
yeah. Abigail, I like that.
Abigail.
I like that.
Got abs.
Yeah.
She a girl.
There you go.
Have a girl.
Damn it, she's about to become Abba Waifu from that concept art they showed. She's literally getting like a wedding dress.
Dude, they hit the nail on the head with the jury one though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And the pajama.
the pajama one?
Even DJs look really goddamn cool.
I remember
I was
DJs, I think DJs look the best, maybe.
Yeah, he's super swaggy. Like, I was like, dude, they're gonna get so many people buying that shit. Again, you can't earn it. You have to.
Yeah,
get the
those.
price.
I mean, and I had this conversation with Chad because like the turtle stuff was way too expensive, so it's like, oh my god, her costume is going to cost $15.
Yeah.
I hope not because I was like, what was a fair price for these Ninja Turtle costumes, and what's a fair price for like an individual character skin?
Yeah.
Like in a fight.
I mean,
I said the limit it's $5. And then you get discounts for buying multiple
I
like
think
packs.
5's more realistic because it's just a costume.
Exactly.
Not like a unique
I think
character.
$5 was the sweet spot that Street Fighter V hovered around.
Yeah.
Most of its costumes.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what a costume should. I understand they're probably spending more money making the costumes for these characters. Totally get it. But at the same time, bruh, you should not be charging your consumer $15.
Well, no, it's highway robbery. It's like, what the hell are we doing here?
Like,
you could have sold so many more of these if these were just $5 a piece.
Yes.
But ultimately, like, ideally, like a costume should be $3. But realistically,
Oh, no,
5
that's
makes a
like-
lot more sense.
Yeah, no, it's never gonna happen.
And 5 doesn't feel like you're literally
Jesus
trying to like
Christ, stop
rip
putting
off my
buttons.
ass cheek.
Maybe if it's on like multiverses, maybe that'd be $3 or something like that. But I think a game like this would definitely be $5 to start. And I said something reasonable would be $7.
The crazy part about the Ninja Turtle thing is like that's the price of like Call of Duty skins.
Yes.
Like
Right.
the big ones that have
Yeah.
like a lot of interactivity and all this other crazy shit, even more than.
Minaj one. Chad, how much is a Nicki Minaj?
And guess
outfit?
what? When the next one comes, she's gone.
Oh yeah.
Like the Snoop Dogg skin I had in the previous COD. is
Well,
gone.
they have a trailer for like Modern Warfare 3 now.
Yeah.
Wait, she's $20?
Yeah,
What the
most
fuck?
skins in Call of Duty that are the big premium skins are $20. Dude.
Oh my god, bro.
It's not like Fortnite where it's like 10.
Yeah, well,
you get
anytime I
stuff.
bought a Call of Duty skin for anything, it was like 15 to 20 bucks. That's about average.
Call of Duty's always had outrageously priced DLC. Remember it was like $15 for like 3 maps?
Yeah.
I thought that was like ridiculous way back in the day.
Now it's pretty comparably priced.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You would think $8 for like 3 maps would be good.
Yeah, 8, not 15.
Are we
Yeah.
getting used to getting robbed like that?
Yes.
Are we
Yes, we are.
As
We
consumers,
absolutely
are we
are.
getting used to
welcome to
just fucking-
2019, dude.
Right? Like, are we fucking getting used to just getting fucking railroaded like that? Are you serious?
Yes.
To the point where it's like if something costs $10, it's cheap.
Yeah. And you can get like whole giant indie games for $10. You know, or 20.
This is pro-
CS:GO takes the cake, but CS:GO takes the cake because it has like gambling in its system, which has an entire ecosystem of people making money off of CS:GO's economy or whatever, right? That's completely different. Gun skins and random elements and all that shit.
I think the problem is that we aren't
good shit.
we aren't talking with our wallets, you know? Like we're just giving in
yeah,
to this.
people-
Well,
the
here's
reason
the
Call of
other-
Duty kept
okay,
doing
so
it is people kept buying it.
Here's your
Yeah.
real problem is that there's so many more people playing video games now that it's gonna get hard to talk with your wallet when a lot of people be like, I only play one game. And me spending $15 on this, it's high,
reasonable.
but I don't play any other games.
game,
It's
I don't
the same
spend any
reasonable.
other money on any other stuff, so...
To them, it's reasonable.
Same
This is
shit
fine.
with all the stuff that happened with FIFA, where it's like, you know, we'll just put astronomical amount of DLC into FIFA games, and people are buying it.
Yeah.
People are buying these cards
Right,
and stuff.
yeah.
Like
Because now you're fighting against the tide of people who don't play anything
Every
else.
time.
Well,
Cynical.
this is why people were so afraid of free-to-play games, because they knew that was gonna
Yeah.
happen.
yeah.
They knew that shit was gonna happen.
And do I feel like less scummy about it if the game is free to play? Yeah, I feel less scummed, you know, from it. But the problem with the turtles in particular is
What?
that
You grabbed me out of my grab.
this is a $60 game. This is a full-priced game.
Yeah.
And here's a skin.
That's expensive.
Here's a costume skin that's $15 a piece.
And
And
it's
you
not
gotta
even-
spend like $100 for the whole shebang.
And
I
is it
think
for a
it-
character? It's for your own created dude.
I think if they allowed you to earn it in some way, shape, or form,
Yeah.
that would be
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that different story, completely different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, and then there's no way to earn it. You
Yeah.
just gotta buy it.
Similar
Gotta
to
spend
like the
money.
classic costumes in this game, where it's like, hey, if you just want to skip that shit, you can buy their classic costumes. It's
Well-
like, I almost want to say thank you to do.
Okay, so drive tickets, right? So drive tickets, I had like 410 drive tickets. I don't even know how I got that. That was the start, you know what I mean? Before I
Might have been the
Shit.
version. Jesus Christ.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Rashid was cheaper? What? Rashid
Yeah,
was
Rashid was only like what, $6 or $7, something like that.
An entire full character was cheaper than a fucking costume.
It was like half as much,
Oh my god.
right? I can't even remember.
I didn't realize
Rashid was $5.
Jesus Christ, Simmons.
Rashid's $5, dude.
You pushed so many buttons.
No.
So this, okay, so
No,
Rashid was $5.
Chad.
Here's the thing:
You pushed
the
me
Ninja
back.
Turtles and Injustice were like $7.
Yeah, I remember that.
They're full playable characters.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? This almost reeks of like Nickelodeon deal shit. Where to do this, they had
Yeah,
to charge a certain base
You
amount
gotta give me my shit.
that was going to be like expensive.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, and that still is like somebody was guesstimating horribly incorrectly
Was
here.
it Viacom Takashi?
I don't know.
Well,
someone.
that's who owns Nick.
Right.
It is too expensive, and it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, what?
But hey, we didn't talk about it at all. Nick All-Star Brawl looking pretty good.
It's looking okay.
All-Star Brawl 2.
Looking okay.
Like I saw some of the.
It's looking like the game it should have always been.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the breakdown video they put out like yesterday for Squidward, and I'm like, this actually looks like a game now. Like it doesn't look like starving small budget, like just trying to like.
And here's why I recommend it. It's like somebody's like, "Hey, do you recommend this game?" And I told people, if you bought the first one, maybe not. If you had not bought the first one to know that game's like kind of fun, but was clearly like not
Yeah.
unpolished,
Yeah.
I think this game might actually be worth the money. Like maybe $40 to $50
Yeah.
price tag for this might actually be worth it. Because this is clearly the game it was always supposed to be.
Right. Yeah.
Because the roster's pretty decent. We don't know the full roster.
We
of the
don't
game
know.
yet.
I think it's weird that like certain characters would be missing.
Like Shredder wouldn't be in it or something like
yeah,
that.
possibly.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna come out
Why?
later. Or
That would
something
suck.
But like Rocco's in it, and he was DLC, but like not other characters, not other DLC.
I feel like it's worth it if like all the shit from the previous game is there and more. If it's
Yeah.
not there, then I don't know, man.
And some people are upset. Like this is where I just don't have the knowledge and shit. But like, you know, some people are upset, like, oh, like the odd parents are not there, or whatever. And that's in like some legal limbo.
Sure.
Happens, right? But I don't know. My main's coming back, so I'm like, cool. That's all I can remember.
Rocco's in it, right?
Rocco is in
Rocco's
it.
in it.
Oh, Angry Beavers.
Ren and Stimpy are back.
Yeah, they should be. I mean, they're a staple.
Actually, I probably shouldn't be commenting on rumors and speculation as it were.
I think that the gameplay of Nintendo or Nickelodeon All-Stars that didn't appeal to me at the end of the day. Even outside of the characters that were there and the music was
My
missing.
problem,
and,
yeah.
And the character
The
voices.
music was so bad.
Yeah, the character voices were missing.
I felt the gameplay was there for them, like somewhat.
Gameplay was mostly okay.
It didn't blow my dick off though.
No,
Exactly.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
But it was kind of my biggest problem was that like I don't really have attachment to most of this roster.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
It was the same thing. It was a better roster than Multiverses, but the exact same thing. Where it's
Yeah,
like, is this really gonna do it,
Do it
for
for me. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it seems interesting for sure. and it's
God.
definitely like kind of like a crazy pipe dream game, Nickelodeon
yeah.
All-Stars, right?
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm worried about with
It got us to play it as much as it did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about with Project L. I'm hoping to find a character that I
Oh, I
resonate
agree with. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I need a character that I can resonate
The
with.
gimmick of-
or Project L won't last very long with me in the long run, you know?
League of Legends is built off of Fountain of Thirst, so you will find a character, you know, that you like him.
Right? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's the last time I played a thirsty character? What are you talking about?
Play Ryu.
Ryu, dude, look at how thirsty you are.
Right? I'm super
Play
thirsty.
Ryu.
Yeah.
Are you telling me Ryu in Street Fighter 6 is not a thirst trap?
Definitely not.
Yes, he is.
No,
100%.
Oh, you crazy.
100%.
Man, it's
A
bonkers.
thirst character. They made Ryu fucking sexy, and they know it.
He's sexy and they know it.
Right?
Brown, 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 brown.
Christ.
Yeah, it's the beard, chat. It's the beard.
It's always the beard.
I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of thirst traps in the League of Legends
The skins.
games in the skin. Oh, I guess the skins.
As a gay man, I will say he is a thirst trap. Of course.
But
Of course. Of course he is.
That is definitely not going to be enough for me to continue
Well,
playing if they don't have
God
something that
damn
I
it!
resonate
Jesus
with.
Christ, Simmons.
I like fucking just like angrily panicked throughout a second one and
And
actually
a
hit.
third one.
His nipples are hanging out this time.
That is true.
His nipples have never been
I
out.
think he should get rid of
And he
that.
has powerful nipples.
I mean,
Christ,
wide
we
ones
do.
too. You see he's wider, so
They're
this
powerful nipples,
wide
man.
fucking nipples right there. He needs to get rid of that.
Okay, Dallas, thank you.
Sash that he has on, and so I can see all the chest muscles.
But anyways, League is built on thirst, sexy and cool. You will find someone sexy and cool that you like in that game.
Yeah,
You will.
and I actually
That's how they made their money.
told the devs the same thing that you did, Max, which was, and because I don't know if you saw the stream.
Have you guys playing?
Yeah, I was
a little
playing.
bit.
And S-Fam, he was playing.
Yeah.
And we could visibly see that he was getting frustrated because he didn't understand the game. And I was telling the devs, I said, look,
Right,
you,
yeah.
you see what's happening here? You need to focus on those guys.
I could
because those are the people that
I could
are-
relate to his frustration.
Yes, you
a
do
bit
too.
Because
But
I
you
can
have
see
more
where-
experience,
Because
though.
you guys would tell him something, and then he would do it, and it wouldn't come out or wouldn't work.
Right.
Like, this is the input, and this is the fucking frustrating thing for anyone who's casual fighting games.
they don't understand what an air
Like,
pump
how do I do this? You
Right.
you do these buttons.
Yeah.
But the timing is completely unique.
Unique for
Yeah.
And it just
It isn't
throws
just press
people
those buttons, it's
off.
when to
Yeah,
press
it
those
isn't.
buttons, at what pace to press those. Yeah, I get it.
But what was great about that, the fact that after me, you, and Kenny taught him the stuff,
Yeah.
right? A day later, you know what he was doing? He was teaching Pokemon the same
Right.
stuff. He was because he started to understand everything that was in the game.
Right.
So I was telling him this. I was like, look,
Project L still...
not everybody's like the people who are new to the game aren't gonna get the luxury of having like me, you, and Kenny teaching them stuff live. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So how
they'll have tutorials and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, how well is that gonna work, especially for the average?
It's still
fan?
what is the most casual like assistance thing in the game? Duos mode. Find somebody that knows how to play.
Yes, and link up with that guy. You know,
because
what I mean?
the game like almost literally has no aspect to its control layout where it's just like press this button, cool shit happens.
Yeah,
doesn't exist.
And here's the other thing: you guys are trying to tell him how to extend his combo and how to OTG.
I wasn't trying to tell him that.
I literally told him at the end of the night.
I was trying to tell
we were trying to
Danny was, or Steve was trying to tell him you can add to this, and you can add to this, and I'm like. He's like, well, what if I did I told him, like, dude, it's fine. It's fine if you just want to cash it out.
Yeah, baby
You
steps.
get that small combo and you want to back off. It's fine, dude.
Absolutely.
Just you know.
S-Fan was a very quick learner. Like
get comfortable.
Yes, the frustration was when he was first playing because he didn't understand what he was doing.
Yeah.
But once we kind of like did the coach session thing like that, he was learning very, very quickly, and it was awesome to see him get to the point where he felt comfortable enough to teach a Pokemon. You know what I mean? And then she was like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. But it's cool to see those people hop into fighting games and have somebody there to really show them just the basics. Because you got to do baby steps on this stuff. There's no way you're going to be like, yeah, just DP into FADC and then roll cancel into super. And they're like,
and like
what?
the easy thing, like the thing is like, okay, like light, medium, heavy, like it's like going down a piano key. It's like D D D, you know, like D D D, you know, square, circle, square, triangle, circle, you know, like yeah, follow this pattern. You know, maybe you can go 2 on here or whatever, you know, like stuff like that.
Yeah. I love seeing the learning process. I actually enjoy.
Because it feels great on your end too.
Yeah.
Even
Like
when you experience that in a game, it's like, ooh, I figured something out.
Yeah. I love that, dude. I love seeing the fact that people are like just jumping into it and they starting to get it and they start to understand it, and you're like, damn, like that's really dope. Like, it feels good to see people learn stuff that I taught them. It's crazy.
I need to go to fucking IKEA.
Oh, your shit's falling apart?
No, I need another one of these.
Oh, you're gonna make it all the way up there?
No.
You're gonna block your fucking air vent.
I'm gonna have to like put one over there or something, dude. See more room.
I was just about to say you should have space up here, like.
But yeah, I'm not gonna put those things up there. That seems like an earthquake disaster.
Look at Dusty too.
Yeah, and you can't even see them. Like that would not work.
Yeah, you know, find some spots.
Jeez, man. Yeah, I think I literally need to go back to IKEA and buy another one.
Well, actually, you know what? Move some of the stuff here, and then on top of that, and then put that there.
Why would I put anything up there?
Look, the boxes. You got the boxes. So if it's a box, that means you can put it up there. Because a lot of the stuff are on boxes up here. See that?
Yeah.
So if
it's
you
already
put
packed full of boxes.
exactly. So if you put some of the stuff that's already packed like this,
Oh,
like, come on,
Jesus
you don't
Christ.
need this.
Tim, how come you don't play
Yeah,
mono
but I mean,
controls?
ultimately,
What?
like I'm not.
Yeah,
looking
like
at
you're
that
not doing
space.
shit with Cammy.
Look at that
No,
top
that's
Like if you
space.
do
Yes.
mono controls, you can do all the crazy
this
ass.
shit.
None of this is moving. We can establish that. None of that's moving.
Why would it matter?
If you have the
Shit here.
fundamentals, if you did mono controls, you would do some crazy
that-
shit, like crazy Cammy combos.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm not Muffin.
Yeah, but you like
You know, bitch like Muffin.
Ain't no muffin bit.
you'd be doing the crazy shit with Cammy.
I don't want to do crazy shit by pressing square. I want to earn it.
Yeah, but you're not doing it though. You're not doing the.
At this point, after EVO, people who are using mono controllers get respect. Like, I don't think the whole trash talk of people using mono controls is there anymore. Although me personally, I'll still do it.
there.
I'll still do it. I mean, because fuck those guys. But at the same time, I think that they've earned their
Did you
stripes.
hear my argument of mono controls? So my whole argument is that like it's fine. It's helping people play the game. So number one, that's my
Yeah.
stance.
That's
Right.
I feel the
The
same way.
majority, there will
No,
be
you
people
don't.
that will find a way to make it good at high level because doing instant supers and shit without buffering is fucking valuable, man. Like reacting to stuff with immediate level 1s and level 3s is pretty
Yes.
powerful.
Yes, yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
But that isn't the reason most people are using modern mode, right? Why are people using modern mode? Why do you see it? Where do you see the complaints of modern mode?
instant
Right.
reactions.
Well, where do you see
where?
the complaints coming from?
Oh yeah, they're ranked.
Yeah, in what rank though?
Master.
No.
No.
Oh, the early
I have
ones?
not one in
Silver,
one.
gold.
I've seen a freaking crazy modern Chun-Li.
So there's a couple, sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll tell you how many modern players I've run into Master. One. Fucking one. And I ran into one more in Diamond. Guess where all these complaints are coming from?
The scrubby.
Silver and bronze and
okay.
gold.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
coming from relatively lower ranks.
Yeah.
So why is there a complaint about modern mode in lower ranks? What is the value of modern mode? You can just do special moves.
Yeah, you can get it instantly.
Because people think at that rank, what makes you good at Street Fighter?
Your special moves.
Your special moves make you good at
special
Street
moves,
Fighter.
yeah, that's what they
you
think.
can do fireballs
That's
and
what
stuff.
they think.
So that's what they think.
Yeah.
And they think that you have to. Your ability to do special moves makes you OP as shit.
Yeah.
I have to work for my special moves. That makes me good at Street Fighter and you bad. When anybody knows, dude, doing
No, you
specials
actually-
doesn't make you good at.
You need your execution. You need your footsies. You need your spacing.
all the other
You need-
shit is what makes
Yeah,
you
you
good
need
at Street Fighter,
everything.
You can walk
everything.
around with one light attack and beat some guy that has no fucking clue what the hell's going on.
And me, as soon as it is light attack.
But really, what's actually powerful about modern mode is like instant reaction supers.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like, cross-cut DPs and like shit that actually helps you
But
at high level.
But the balance that I tend to enjoy seeing is the fact that it doesn't do as much damage as
Yeah,
somebody else
no,
doing.
there is a balance.
The only
I
thing
like-
is
I
like
like
certain
that.
characters like Marissa and Zangief, it's like it don't matter.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
circumvent it, like you can still do the manual motion.
yeah,
modern mode, and again,
Even with like the nerf, the 20% nerf, like Marissa still hits so hard.
It does, but I'm glad that I don't take the full damage of a modern Geef, spinning pile driver on on reaction of you just being near him because he pushed one button. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm fine with that. I see Steve fighting Cammys and moderns. Yeah, I fought. Yeah, I on my stream I fought in like insane modern Cammys, insane modern Chun-Li's, and an insane Manon. I haven't fought like an insane Marissa.
Muff is always trying to get me to play modern. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. And I told Muffin, I said, look, man, you're already decent enough, dude. You should just go for regular controls. You don't need modern.
He won't until Akuma comes out, apparently.
I guess. It's whatever. I don't care.
But then the combos that you can do in modern are just bananas, bro.
some of the pre-canned combos are
The
are not
pre-can
bad.
combo like Cammy just doing sauce, man.
Well, yeah, they're getting away with some cool stuff. The thing is, though, I think that a lot
None
of the
of
pros.
it's good though.
I was gonna say, I think a lot of the pros don't like the idea of losing some of their moves. Like they actually lose some of their
thing.
fucking
Marissa literally loses like her big kick. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone? Wow, I didn't know that. No wonder I didn't see too many modern Marissas.
They're out there too. Some
Muffin
like it.
uses
Because
main.
one button like big armor punch is
Yeah.
really
Come
good,
on, bro.
On jump-ins and shit, it becomes an actual
Anti-air, just to stand there and wait for
You
it.
just charge it, boom. If now here's the thing, I lost to like I've lost to a couple modern players. I lost to like a modern JP.
Yeah, I mean,
What was modern controls the thing that gave the guy that victory? Fuck no, dude. He knew the matchup completely.
yeah.
Like it wasn't the modern controls that gave him the game.
But the problem is,
Akani or whatever.
Was that?
The guy was using modern Chun in EVO.